Good afternoon, mates. How are you, everybody? Good morning to those who will be watching this video early in the morning. Good afternoon to those who will be watching this video in the afternoon. And good night, those who will be watching this video in the night. So, hopefully, everybody is doing amazing. And hopefully, we've got to learn and maybe getting better and better every day. So, yeah, it's another opportunity. Of course, we'll be looking onto these chats. Yesterday I wasn't around, or because it was a Monday, I don't usually take trades on a Monday, so I didn't even do my trade review because I had nothing to review, but I was watching what the markets did. And yeah, today is on a Tuesday. Of course, been looking here and there to see what the market will provide unto us, and we had a clean one today. So yeah, so over here I took my trades on the euro USD, and I framed my trade setup for euro USD on DXY. So all my analysis was done on DXY, but later on I went on to euro USD to take my trades, and that's what I want to review on this trade. So yeah, I had these printed out. You can go watch my previous video because I it was a weekly review, and I had this was my anticipation, and you can see it has played out well. My draw on liquidity, which was these previous week's low, for now we have the liquidity who has been engaged. And yeah, let's talk about this trade. So I have been bearish. I wanted to see the market rally to this low over here. So on Monday we did have this clear price action, and we had an order block forming here inside the 4 hour. So majorly I've been watching the 4 hour mainly because yesterday closed really bearish, as you can see, close below these candles low. So to me today I wanted to see lower prices that I would have I was targeting these previous weeks low. So I had my draw on liquidity predetermined. I knew I want to see the market to trace to these previous weeks low. Now it's maybe getting the framework, or observing the structure, whether the market is really likely to draw to that level. So what I observed is, because I'm a New York trader, mostly my trading session usually starts at 7 a.m. and ends maybe by 11. If I'm not holding any trade, I usually start around 7 New York time to around 11. And yeah, I was observing this candle really closed heavy bearish, heavily bearish. So I drew these red, I guess you can see this line over here. I have a red line over here, which was my immediate rebalance. Usually I like to draw these because a market usually reacts off after doing this immediate rebalance. You can see how it did reject this level. Also, another example is this instance here. We had this low over here. The market rallied higher, created this immediate rebalance, then shoot lower. Also here you can see we had a huge overlap, whereby we had this candles high, this candles low rallied lower past this high. Then you can see how it did end up bullish. So the same here, I drew this line, and then I moved onto the lower time frame, which was the 1 hour time frame, where I wanted to see, do we have a key level of that immediate rebalance. What I noticed is we had this 1 hour fair value gap over here. So instead of me placing my trade at the 1 hour fair value gap, I wanted to see the market rally higher. Immediately it tapped into these immediate rebalance, this 4 hour immediate rebalance. Then I took my trade. You can see then how we did have this next candle move heavily bearish, that we had that hit of TP. So inside the 15 minutes time frame, what I saw is I just it wasn't that 30 minutes time frame. Yeah, inside the 30 minutes time frame, what I observed was this fair value gap over here. So I decided, let me move this onto the right, like this. So my entry was based on this immediate rebalance, but also we had these key levels which I was watching, and I didn't draw it because nowadays I don't really want to make my charts really dirty. So this was the 30 minutes fair value gap. If you can see, this was the 30 minutes fair value gap, so it was well aligned with these 4-hour immediate rebalance, as well as we can see we have this breaker block, which is a high, a swing low, a higher high that took this swing low, that this previous swing high, I mean. Then we had this drop lower that took this low. So to me, we had this breaker block, this 30 minutes breaker block, but I just wanted to see a reaction of this immediate rebalance, and immediately we had a tap into it, as I have shown you from other examples. Then we had these retracements lower. So inside the in the DXY chart, we can see a 4-hour had an immediate rebalance. But when we can go, let's see over here, we had this candle. It was 11 p.m. yesterday. If we go to the Euro USD, we cannot see an immediate rebalance yet. Over here, these charts, these charts. So over here, we're not seeing any immediate rebalance, right, inside the 4-hour time frame. But for the DXY, had a clear immediate rebalance, and that's why I usually base my trade entries. All my trades are based on mostly on the DXY. If I see if I want to see the DXY sell and I have gotten a clear structure for selling, then I'll drop to Euro USD, whereby I'll be taking my buying opportunities because they are inversely correlated, right? So I took my buys, I took 2 trades in the Euro USD. So I'll go over here and maybe I did some analysis and maybe show you which the trades I took. And all the same, if you watch the 30 minutes chart, all the same, the fair value gap that I've been talking about in that in the DXY, this fair value gap, which was aligned with that with this immediate rebalance. Over here we can see it as well inside the 30 minutes time frame of the Euro USD. So guys, market dipped into it, but my trades, remember, were based on on that on the DXY. So I took my buys immediately there, and then as I was watching the 5 minutes time frame, you can see that reaction of this level, which was the 4-hour immediate rebalance. We rallied higher over here, created a fair value gap. Then I decided I took another trade, targeting, of course, usually 1 to 2s. Also this other trade was a 1 to 2, as you can see there. Yeah, targeting a 1 to 2. Then the TP was hit, usually inside the New York kill session. And my usual confirmations are, we must have a sell liquidity grab, market structure also should be inside a key level, which to me the key level which I was watching was the 4-hour immediate rebalance. Then you can see how the market rallied. Then again, currently you can see it's reversing. Those who maybe had their TP set high above, can see the market sometimes can reverse on you, so it's good. The TPs have been dipped into. That's why I usually take my 1 to 2s and I'm satisfied. Maybe it is a retracement to catch another trade, but for now I think we have to wait and maybe see, because we're having lots of news tomorrow. So yeah, it's a matter of chilling and waiting to see what will happen. So this was my trade for the day. This was the trade for the day, and maybe it's we'll be watching this fair value gap. If it holds price higher, it supports higher prices, because the market, you can see, it has retraced into this order block. Maybe someone can look for a trading opportunity of this 1 hour order block, targeting these newly engineered liquidities above. So it's something I don't want to engage in, but I'll be watching the price action around that level and see what might happen. So that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and also share if it's possible. Sorry, but the major thing is, let's show up, let's learn, and maybe we get better all day, every day. So that is it for this video. So until next time, guys, bye bye.